just want to give you a welcome to the St. Leo University family. I know you're new to the team this year. Wanted to get your initial thoughts on joining the Green and Gold and what's it like to be back in the Sunshine State Conference.
Thank you, Michael. It's great to be back in the Sunshine State Conference. I think it's even better to be back with St. Leo because of Mr. Reedy. I've had a long relationship with Mr. Reedy, and it's great for me to work with people that, one, I respect, and two, I'm excited to go to work about. I also think the athletic department, the staff, is very, very good people. So I'm excited. I'm blessed for this opportunity to get back in college soccer. I'm also blessed to get back in the Sunshine State Conference, which, you know, I've had a big part as a player, as an assistant, and as a head coach. So I couldn't be more happier. We want to play an attractive style of soccer. I mean, we want to learn the basics, the ABCs of soccer. We want to score a lot of goals. We want to have a lot of passion. We want to have a lot of personality. But we also want to instill the core values that are taught at St. Leo. We really want to talk about and teach our kids life lessons, responsibility, accountability, things like that. And discipline, really, which that's so important in a team sport. So far it's been interesting. I think I'm pleasantly surprised at the soccer. The players are very, very good soccer players. We're a little concerned with the fitness level, but with the help of Stuart Hart, our conditioning coach, he's really instilled in a good program. And I think the things that we're a little concerned with are all fixable things. We are just going to try to really concentrate on changing a little bit of their mentality, setting a higher bar, and laying the groundwork of some good hard work ethic. Probably responsibility and accountability. Pretty much that's the message. You know, discipline, responsibility, accountability, that put in the work now and they'll get rewarded in October and November. We have Aishun Yoshidi, Brian Tyler, Joey Letranto, and Daniel Valdez right now are currently starting in the back four. Victor Wickner, Joel Perkis, Edgar Herrera have kind of solidified the central midfield. And then Bruno da Silva, Jesper Ottersted, and Aaron Jandrell have kind of solidified the fronts. They're the forwards. Keeping, we had a setback with Jake Hurst, and that was our starting goalkeeper last fall. But Mackenzie Scott has come on strong. He's really taken over the first spot. And then we added Nolan Peak and then Sean. It's a good goalkeeping crew, all right? And it seems to me that they get along, but they also push each other very hard. So that's pretty much the depth chart. It's a good group of guys as far as soccer. It's a good group of kids. We're trying to find our core, our leadership. But I think that it's a quality team. You know, it's a quality team. I'm excited. I'm excited to come in and, you know, I had nothing to do with the recruiting and everything, and I think, like I said, Dylan has done a great job with that part of the game, and I'm really looking forward to seeing him play. We start out with some home games against Clearwater Christian and also Weber, and I don't know if they're necessarily the toughest opponents, which is actually good because it's early. And then we travel to North Carolina and South Carolina with some regional games, but always traveling is your first test. One thing I think it's really good to go get away as a team and almost have more bonding and, you know, a little bit away from school and to form a good bond amongst the team. And also it'll be a test to see if we travel. When you travel, you're not in your own bed. You're not eating the same foods that you do in the CAF. And the pregame meals, you know, I'm interested to see how we respond. And then once we start our conference season, I think we kick it off with Rollins, which obviously was the national runner-up. I think it's September 16th. I think that will be a very, very tough game. And then the conference is a conference. In my opinion, it's the best Division II conference in the country, without a doubt. And I think Barry University is talented. FIT is talented. University of Tampa is talented. I think any given day, Florida Southern, I think last year beat Barry and Rollins, who ended up to be 1 and 2 in the league, and Florida Southern, finished at the bottom. So I think the Sunshine State Conference is very, very hard. It's very difficult to get through there, kind of without any tough injuries, or more importantly, undefeated. My goals are simple. I mean, I don't know if some of my goals are realistic, but my goals is to win the Sunshine State Conference. I think talented-wise, we're very talented, but I think we have to kind of find the core of the team. And really, for me, the first couple weeks of preseason, it's been hard getting them out of a comfort zone. Once I think we establish that and change the mentality a little bit, I think the sky's the limit for this kid. My goal is to win one game at a time, and that's what we're going to talk to our kids about. The first goal we have for Sunshine State Conference is Rollins. They just have to happen to be the winner and the national runner-up. So that's a great test. I mean, that you can really evaluate that first game, and then we get more into the thick of it. Through the end of September, it's going to be difficult because it's a game, a day off, a training day, a game, a day off, another game. So it's going to be a test of not only their physical skills, but also their mentality. Thanks a lot, Michael, and go Lions.